Hey there, everybody. This is Homer Hickam. I'm making this video for Megan and her father's book club. I understand that you have picked this book of mine, Sky of Stone, and I'm very happy that you have, and I hope that all of you have enjoyed it. Sky of Stone came about because, of course, Rocket Boys was a huge success, and I decided at first to write what I would call an equal, the memoir that became The Colwood Way, and that took place during the same time frame as Rocket Boys, except it was at Christmas time. And I originally had included that story, or partially that story, in the first draft of the memoir, but I realized that it actually went off at a tangent. And so I pulled that out and then later used that as the core of the story of The Colwood Way. For Sky of Stone, I really wanted to get away from the Rocket Boy story, and that remarkable summer that I had working for my dad in the coal mine, working with Johnny Basso and Bobby Likens, and the problems that my dad had because of a death in the mine, and Rita Walicki, the junior engineer who was in town that I was interested in. I knew that I had a story there, and the question was how to really put all that together so that it would be entertaining, that you'd want to turn the page, and you would also learn something about my life during that time frame. I also wanted to show Sonny growing up, and so it couldn't be exactly the same voice as that I used in Rocket Boys and The Colwood Way. It was a challenge. Ultimately, I have to say that Sky Stone became one of my favorite books that I've written, and I think that that the story, as it came together, a lot of people were very interested in, and I realized that actually it was something of a mystery story. And by playing that out, interspersed with the other things that were going on down in the mine, the race through the mine with the track layers, with the development of Rita and my relationship, and her driving ambition to get inside the mine. All these things just started to come together. And ultimately, I think it made a very good story that that a lot of people really liked. It was going to be a Hallmark movie for a long time. Hallmark decided that it was maybe a little bit too heavy for them, so ultimately they didn't make it. And that's okay. I had my Hollywood miracle with the movie that became October Sky. I'm fine with that. I do hope that you do and that you did like the read, and that it told you a little bit about my life at that time, about the life of Colwood as we see it starting to really change, and a little bit about my family that maybe later on you might have enjoyed my latest book, one called Carrying Albert Home. That's about my mother and father before my brother and I were born, back in the 1930s, when my mom carried her pet alligator from mom and dad, carried Albert, the alligator, from West Virginia to Florida so that he could live where he should, rather than in the mountains of West Virginia. So you might want to look at that one next. Anyway, my best to Megan and her dad and everybody at the book club. And let me know how you liked Sky Stone. Megan can send me an email, and I'd appreciate it. All right, take care.